Hi guys, and welcome back to my home office series. So we're out in the garage again, and today I'm going to take you through my top 5 tips for shoulder pain. So number 1 is a pulling stretch. So you can use anything that's basically solid to pull against. So if that's indoors, you could use a door handle, for example, on a closed door. Out here, we're just going to use this. It's fairly sturdy. So what we're going to do is grab hold, so we can get ourselves at about 90 degrees and with a nice flat back, stick our bums out, have a nice wide stance with slightly bent knees for stability, and pull back. And you'll really be feeling this all the way along your lats, this part of your shoulder. If you want it intensify it, you can just twist round and look up towards the roof, and then slowly ease out of it. And you want to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds on each side. So number 2 is a very simple, quite old school stretch, and that is an across the chest pull. So arm across the chest as far as you can, put your other hand onto your elbow, straighten the arm you want to stretch, and you're going to put it towards you and away from you to really stretch this part of your shoulder. Again, if you want to intensify it, you can twist your head and look towards the other side. And you want to hold this for 20 to 30 seconds, both on the left and the right side. So number 3 is, again, a classic stretch, often used in physio and rehab, and that's a thread the needle stretch. So hands on the floor like so, hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. The hand or the arm or the shoulder that you want to stretch, you're going to slide it under like you're threading a needle as far as you can. Now, people will be able to go different depths here depending on their mobility. Go as far as you can, ideally, so you can rest your head and neck carefully on the floor, supporting your weight with this hand, but really feeling the stretch on what would be my right shoulder here, not in your neck. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then unthread the needle. And again, repeat that on both sides for 20 to 30 seconds. So number 4 again is an old school stretch, and it's a behind the back pull, but doing it properly is really key for its effectiveness. So hand up and over to your opposite shoulder blade, and then get your opposite hand onto your elbow. You want to pull back down and across towards your spine. Ultimately at the point where you feel it stretching your shoulder the most. When you get to that point, hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly release, and then repeat on the other shoulder. So number 5 is my favourite stretch, one I find most effective, and that's a behind the back pull. So you're going to get your hand twisted around to the middle of your lower back like so, push it firmly towards you. And the tricky bit then, for me anyway, because my mobility is so poor, is to grab hold of your elbow with your other hand, there we go, and then pull your elbow forwards. So from the side it looks like that. Try not to let your hand come off your back. Put it forwards up to the point of stretch. You're not pain, but stretch. And hold and relax for 20 to 30 seconds, and then slowly release. Repeat on the other side. So there we have it, guys. I hope you find those useful. Do them all, see which ones work best for you. You can really do those in any order. If you find that there's one that doesn't really do anything for you, then don't do it. But I personally find that all really effective, up to once a day, but especially if you've been sat down behind a desk for long periods of time or in a car for long periods of time. Brilliant stretches to release tension in your shoulders, which can actually help release tension in your neck and actually sometimes relieve headaches, all stemming from tightness here. Any questions or comments, drop below.